I get lonely a lot, and the reason why I'm so lonely at this point in my life is because I did not do a good job um, making friends when I was younger. And a lot of people my age have like that one friend or that group of friends that they've just known their entire lives since they were 7 years old. They've just had this group. They've had maybe one best friend that they hung out with throughout their experience growing up, and I never had that. So I never had like a best friend. And that makes me sad, honestly. Um but like I realized that I really had a problem when I was in high school and I was the kid sitting at the lunch table alone, and everybody had their little groups of friends that they were sitting with, and I just sat there by myself, and I had to make myself feel good. I had to learn how to like enjoy my time not being in the company of somebody else. So I would like be really into like researching things, reading books, and playing games or whatever that might be. And so I found a way to like live life being a little bit lonely and by myself and isolated from everybody else. But today, I'll tell you what, sometimes this feeling of loneliness just kicks my butt. Like I have such a hard time logging onto Facebook and seeing these pictures that friends that I went to high school with in the past, they just like upload these pictures of a party that they went to over the weekend, and it's them and a bunch of people and they're all having a good time, and you see these pictures of them smiling and like doing some crazy things, and they have their own inside jokes that they talk to each other about, and I just feel left out. Like point blank, that's how I feel, is left out. So um, I want to kind of start by talking about that because I it's such a real like problem that I have in my life. The sadness that comes from being lonely, it destroys me. It destroys my psyche. It makes me more insecure, you know. And I'll say that insecurity, like my own personal insecurity, is the reason why I didn't make friends in the first place. It's because I'm too afraid to open up with somebody and be vulnerable and share with them who I truly am and talk to them about my real experience and my real ideas that I have. So there's no way for me to actually connect with somebody because I'm too afraid to make that step. So, yeah, I mean, if you're right here and you want to know how to make friends today, I mean, the biggest thing is to just be yourself, and the biggest thing is to just talk to people that you want to be friends with and find something that you can connect to them with, because that's really where friendships are formed, is when you can connect with them about on something. Because like the thing that keeps people from having friends, like I can honestly say this is what I've learned in my own life. The reason why it's so hard for me to make friends is because I automatically put everybody else into the category of other or different than me or better than me. So I feel like I don't belong with them. I feel like I belong by myself, alone. And the thing that is an idea that will really transform your life, I really honestly believe, is that when you start realizing and believing that everyone is really the same and that we all have the same common experiences, and that yeah, there's like obvious differences in ourselves and our lives and the choices we make and stuff, but overall the human experience can is really, you can really boil it down to a few common things that we all share. And when you can connect with people in a way that you recognize these things together, that's going to form a bond around something. And if you're lucky, you'll be able to stick with somebody and form a relationship that lasts a long time. So I'm making this video right now because I can't say I've really done a good job at that. Quite frankly, it's hard for me to be happy knowing that I suck so much at keeping friends and making friends. And I actually get like really excited when somebody's giving me even the smallest amount of attention, because I think that's really why I feel so lonely and why I feel so depressed, is because I'm not getting any attention from anybody. That's why I make these videos, because I want to get some sort of attention from people and feedback, really. And so like, even like I don't really talk to even like my family that much anymore. Like I'm so isolated that like even my family doesn't really feel close to me. Like that's kind of sad, but it's depressing from my perspective. So like when I get like a call from like my dad or my mom or my grandma or whoever, I'll be honest, there's a little part of me that starts like jumping up and down on the inside. Like I start getting happy. I'm like, I can't believe that you're actually talking to me. That kind of thing. So sometimes like I get a message from a random person on Facebook, and I'll be honest with you, like the fact that like they actually want to know how I'm doing. Like if you ever want to like really like make somebody feel good, ask them how they're doing and just genuinely be interested in like what they have to say. That will make them open up to you, and if you have the mindset that you're willing to open up to them, I mean you guys can bond so easily. I think that's simple. That's obviously basic stuff, but like there's no better place to start than just hi, how are you doing? And you got to do that because if you're like let's just like I told you, I get excited when I get any little bit of attention. So here and there, I can say that I have been invited to like parties or things like with people my age, but it happens like once a year if I'm lucky. And I know people that are regularly active in social activities like every other weekend or whatever it might be. For me, it's like, yeah, once a year if I'm lucky. So like when I get that opportunity, when it comes around that I get to go and hang out with people, you know, um, it really is something that gets me excited, and it's at those moments where it's very crucial for me to apply the ideas that I already know to be effective, which is connecting with people. And I think that if you are at this point in your life where like you don't have any friends, take advantage of the opportunities where you're around people and open up and take that whatever little step that you can take. Just hi, how are you? Hey, can I add you on Facebook? Or hey, find something that you could do together and ask them if they want to do it. Um, you know, it's very, very hard for me to talk about this because like I'm just not doing good right now. Like I'm literally just like I had to like take out my camera and make this video because it's kind of like a therapy session, because it's like I feel so depressed because I'm lonely. Like I feel really alone, and I don't know, man. I just man, I don't know why I said that. I don't know. Like I just this is me just getting depressed and sad right now, right in front of you. Okay. Alright. Thank you for watching this video. I have to end it here. I hope that it opened your mind up to some things and whatever. I don't know. So, I feel like if I get more friends, I'll be happier and I'll be less depressed and I'll, not hate myself so much, and, I'll be more confident and I won't be so insecure. So that's why I'm making this video. Because number one, I just had to get some things off my chest and share them with you. And number two, because I want you to not hate yourself and I want you to feel better in your life. So my name is Kenneth Stahl. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. And remember, don't hate yourself. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video.